I took the walk to Poland. Welcome to the Uncomfortable Three-Way Podcast. My name's Dick.
That was uncomfortable.
My name's
That's
Alvin.
heat.
That was not
That is
heat.
heat. That's that new Lil Yachty. Shout out Lil Yachty. Fire. I don't care what anybody says.
Hashtag Yachty life.
No,
Hashtag walk
hashtag soup on the side me.
Poland.
I don't know. So that's
You know
such a
what's
weird
been
song.
irking my nerves lately?
What's been irking
What
your
is it?
nerves?
What's on them?
This damn Alexa that we have is continuously on the radio, right? This damn, what's that? I'm a dog, or you're whatever the fuck we be listening.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. I don't know.
Ain't nothing but a dog or something. Yeah, you on the point. You on you know what I'm talking about, Matt?
No.
It's all over the radio. It will not stop. I think it's. I'm not gonna hate on Lizzo, but I don't think it's her. I don't know who it was.
So like I don't know.
who it is.
I'm gonna hit you with the truth. I have not listened to the actual radio in like at least 5-6 years. And when I say that, like whenever I hop in the truck, it instantly hooks to my phone and I listen to my own music. And it's been so much more peaceful since. Like the radio itself is just garbage.
Yeah, no, it's awful. We're gonna see a couple of things go out during our time, and like one of them's already like
Vegas
CDs
by Doja
CDs
Cat.
That's why it's big, because it's Doja Cat.
We've heard it many
know it was
times. You
Doja
never heard
Cat.
this one, Matt?
No. So I'm gonna be honest with you. There wasn't very many songs that I've heard by her that I was like, oh my goodness, this is a great song.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard many from her at all either.
Like,
But it's continuous. It's popping. It's on point. I don't know.
I'm just gonna say like most music that's on the radio is very I don't want to say toxic, but yeah, it's definitely on there.
It be there.
Like I feel like a lot of it has toxic undertones. Like what happened to like the good old music and shit? Like literally listening to a song that was like about falling in love with somebody, not talking about like fell in love with a dude or a chick and then fucked 9 of their friends. Like what happened to that good shit?
What? Give me an example.
The years.
I'm just saying like an actual love song that was like a real love song. You don't hear love songs anymore.
You ever heard Whiskey Lullaby? That's a love song.
No,
Yeah.
that was a song about a dude drinking himself
Yeah.
to death.
A love
or
song.
A dude killing himself, and a chick drank herself to death because he killed himself.
Love song. Put that bottle to his head.
No,
The trigger.
but once again, there was at least emotion behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
like-
love song.
Like, what do you guys have now? Like, what's on the radio that you would be like, no, dude, I really connect to that song. Oh, that song right there, yeah, I
Took
fucked my
the
homie's girl too.
walk.
Nah,
Dude, I
no
just-
caps, new song. Thug Heaven
Thug
is
Heaven.
a love song.
Thug
There's
Heaven.
too much emotion in it. Yes.
What year did this come out?
2 weeks ago.
Who, what? No, I don't
Who-
even
Yeah.
I don't
who-
even wanna
what?
listen to it.
No.
No, you
I don't
do.
even wanna hear it.
We're gonna listen to it after this podcast, and you're gonna be like,
I'm just saying, like, I miss when music actually had good meaning to it. Or
"I'm
there was a story
I'm
with
gonna
it.
learn you some."
Like I don't know, Coolio back in the day. Listen to
What
his shit.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Spending most our lives. I mean,
That's about the only
Yeah,
thing
I guess.
know
No,
from
I'm just
him,
saying,
really.
like, you listened to that song and you understood exactly what he was talking about.
Nah,
Yeah,
good
and how
point.
he was
literally
feeling. It's got that
hold on.
feeling in
Sing-
there,
Sing
too.
that bar from that song you was just talking about.
Yeah.
Your favorite song. Your new hot
Let's
one.
hear something.
What?
You took a
Thug
walk.
Passion.
Like a walk. W-O-K.
No, that's this song. This is just a fun song.
No,
I
no.
took the walk.
Yeah, well, is it a walk?
Walk.
Walk.
Like W-O-K.
Like
Like
a pop.
Waukesha.
That's not how you spell
lean.
Waukesha.
He took.
W-O-K is a cooking fried
He took
bag.
the lean to Poland.
So he took the lean.
That's basically what he's
drugs.
saying. He took the walk to Poland.
Okay, so when I hear walk, I'm like, why is this dude
I
care
was
about
thinking,
carrying
yeah.
an Asian pot to Poland?
That's
You
where
don't-
I was
'cause
with
you don't have that
But what I'm
swag.
saying
you know?
is, they have slang terms every other week. There's new shit coming out.
That's heat.
It's not heat.
It happens throughout generations.
Heat's one of them,
When I
ain't
need to
it?
go on- when I have to go on the internet and Google what the fuck it means, I'm not enjoying it.
It's just because you're not in with the wave anymore.
the wave.
There was slang when 2008. You know what I'm saying?
I've
yeah,
never-
There's
there,
always
there
some
was,
slang.
man.
Yes,
bro,
He's got a
always
point.
some
when
slang.
Snoop Dogg came out with
Always.
his snizzle, my nizzle, blah,
It's
blah,
just
blah.
my nizzle. This is the.
Yeah,
Up in the
I was
hizzle.
not down with that shit either. Because I feel like we have a language, and it's a simple spoken one. It's probably one of the hardest ones to speak, honestly.
So we gotta make
But-
it harder.
Okay,
Well, yeah,
Matt,
so every
I
week
got one for
you
you.
got new words.
There's always been slang.
Like always.
Can I get 1 gram of marijuana? How would you do that? How would you do that back in the day?
Okay, so back in the day, you didn't buy it by the gram. You'd say, I need a bag of weed.
Weed's still a slang term in a way.
No, because marijuana is a Mexican tobacco. The original marijuana that they were talking about being brought across the border was a Mexican tobacco. It had nothing to do with weed. Well, cannabis is actually the name of it. Cannabis.
Okay, yes, whatever. Okay,
so weed is a slang term. But what I'm saying is it's been known by weed since like day one. Nobody was like, hey, can I get a 4-finger bag of cannabis?
What about sick? You never said
that 4-finger is slang.
Huh?
4-finger term is slang.
4 fingers would mean you wanted 4 fingers in the bag. So
but it's still a slang phrase.
I mean, you could say it, but they weren't weighing shit like they do now. You weren't buying weed. They weren't weighing it out. They were just filling a bag.
Well, there's always been slang. I get where he's coming from, and like, I guess I'm out of the loop too.
And it's like certain shit, because I get it, because like certain new shit gets on my nerves, because like,
and that shit's heat.
It seems like some kid shit.
No,
you know what I'm saying? That's way too far slang. That's too new for me.
Yeah, at a certain point in your life, like me, I will fall off and I will stop learning new slang, because I'll be a little bit older, and so. But my thing is gonna be like heat. This and that and everything else. That shit was cool. But everything else new is gonna be like, oh, that's weird.
So
or that's
most
stupid.
of the slang thing. Okay, so my thing is
YOLO. Anybody follow?
No, ain't nobody saying that shit no more. See, that's like everybody like, YOLO.
No, and when they said that shit, I was like, y'all are so stupid. Everybody knows you only live once. Why the fuck are you saying it out loud?
Nah, but I got them sick ad libs. Like, I'm not saying that YOLO shit. I'm saying nar. You know what I'm saying?
That should be nar.
Like heat. That shit's heat. That shit is bombastic, my guy.
I mean, I feel like it's been. I don't want to say we've had slangs forever, because speaking of proper
maybe
English,
not forever. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Speaking properly was one of those things that like most educated people wanted to do. Anybody who was using slang back in the day would probably
criminal
or not using a proper way of speaking.
Would other words for like products be considered slang?
Yeah,
like fridge. Can you go throw that in the fridge?
No, see that's
like an abbreviation.
So fridge is an abbreviation. Refrigerator.
Yeah. That's
it's a shortening of the word.
I just wanted to know if it would be considered slang in the same way that we're talking.
Yeah, no, I mean technically it would be a slang because it's not actually what it is. A fridge doesn't exist.
So like you were talking about pot, everything to do with pot. That's not or even pot.
I was talking about marijuana.
Yeah, marijuana. so there's like pot,
so a lot of the
gas,
slangs for that
skunk,
stuff. Like, this, that. Most of the stuff you think for slangs, it's related to drugs.
Most of it is.
Yeah.
I mean, what would be a slang that's not drug related?
Think about it.
I know that's how I'm trying to get help.
I mean,
more people.
So it's been drugs and sexual
whip.
partners.
What about whip? I just whipped in this bitch. I just whipped my thing and
well, whipping it in would be a way of driving.
Yeah, and that would be a word. Whipped is a word.
Yeah. So
what about
when you whip your car, it's because you're driving insane or reckless, fast, maneuvering it properly, whatever you want to call it. It would be under that category.
I don't know. I think I say
but we have so
like
many words
sometimes.
in our language that already mean the same thing.
Liddy.
To make up fake fucking words for your songs is kind of gross.
I see. My thing is like I kind of make my own. Well, not make things up. I just be saying shit that nobody else is saying until everybody else says it. So I'm saying charred up. My new thing's charred up. If I'm like getting fucked up, I'm saying charred up. I'm charred up right now. And look. You think that's funny, but then people start saying it. People start saying that shit around me.
Yeah, I'll be sitting back here getting barbecued on the porch.
Bro, I mean, it's hard being a trendsetter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But once again, it's a slang towards getting fucked up.
Yeah. It's still drug or alcohol related.
Yeah, drug or alcohol related. Think of a slang that's not related to that. And we're not talking fridge. That's a shortening of a word. You can't. Like,
what about, like...
I can't. Other than, well, no.
Or related to women. Or like, oh, she's a dime. That's a piece of cake, dude. Like, all that
Well,
shit.
now, we can't give him shit about whip because dime is a word, too.
Huh?
Dime is a word, too.
No, dime would mean I need a dime bag, a 1 gram bag.
No, we're not talking about that anymore, man.
You're talking about women?
No, yeah.
It's a 10.
Well, I'm saying, I understand that. But dime, you know how we were giving him shit about whipped? Whip being a word? Dime is a word. So, I mean, how does that fall?
No, like, even talking about your car, that's my whip. That's the thing. Everybody says that. My whip. You know,
I mean,
that's
I don't think that would.
I
don't think that would be slang.
That's slang for a car.
You're meaning it in a slang way, but the word's still a word, just like dime is.
Yeah, but it's a slang word for car.
It's a secondary meaning.
Yes,
but
that is not in the dictionary.
But it hasn't.
Probably.
Yeah, because it's a new thing. That's my whip. If you would have went back 50 years and been like pointed at a car and been like, that's my whip right there. They would have been like, what? Where's it at? Yeah, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't know. See, words have changed throughout the years.
Well, that's why our language is one of the harder ones to learn because we constantly change shit.
Right, let's keep it that way. It's our language.
We constantly make it acceptable to change it. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. At what point do we like, okay, this is enough? You literally just said your pot is your drugs and you're not talking about pot. You're talking about lean. You fucking weirdo. A walk is a pot.
Waukesha, Waukee slush, lean.
Yeah.
Waukee slush.
Waukee slush.
Waukesha. What does Waukesha have to do with lean?
Waukesha, because wok. They call it wok. I don't know. Don't ask me why. I just drink it. I don't know why they call. I don't know.
I just want to know like where they come up with this shit.
Yo, Dick, you got that Keisha?
Doesn't make sense.
I don't know what you're talking about now.
Like,
you say
like
Keisha,
when you say, hey, this is my whip, or like, hey, look at my new whip. I know you're talking about your car because you whip that shit. If it's like normally when people say whip, it's normally a sports car. It's normally something that's nice. It's not like
nah, that's not true. I'd be looking at my old Dusty Busty and being like, that's my whip.
No, that's a clapped out shit box.
That's my whip.
That's your clapped out shit
No,
box.
that's my whip.
Slang.
Yeah,
you know what a clapped out shit box meant back in 1909?
Wait, can we just talk about America, like in the English language? Like we're the only people that like know. Like there are different meanings to like shit. So like if somebody says like, oh, that's dog shit, you know what that is. Like, oh, that's dog shit. Bullshit, something completely different. Oh, that's bullshit, meaning like, oh, that's cap or that's a lie. That's bullshit. You have dog shit, but like we don't have stuff for like bird shit. If you're like, oh, that's bird shit, people be like, oh, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? That shit
just fell out the sky and hit me out of nowhere. That's some bird shit.
Yeah, and then that's just that. Yeah. So bird shit is that if you were like, oh man, that's bird shit right there, everybody be looking at you.
But you see what I'm saying? Like
I gotta do it, man.
There's different meanings for shit in the American language or the English language,
and there's different meanings for everything. So like at this point, like, do we not have enough words?
Horse shit, that's a different one. That's horse shit.
Like, so essentially, every time they come up with a new word
shit.
or a new
slang,
the truth. They're like, no, we don't have enough words to express ourselves. We had to come out with a new one.
Yeah,
I don't believe that. I don't believe there's not enough words.
I don't know. It's fun. I like some of the new little sayings and stuff. It makes it interesting. It makes it a little more fun.
See, and you can say I'm old because I just don't look out for this shit no more. Like I hear some dumb shit, I'm like, fucking.
You're like,
asshole,
fuck y'all.
Fucking piece of shit. Fucking, that's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, literally. Well, no, literally, go on Urban Dictionary and type up walk. And
man, you got all. I understand. It's fucking ridiculous. Got all this bird shit out in the world now, and it just don't seem right.
Oh, dude, Russia's coming to attack us, man. They got that bird shit falling on us. The shit came out of nowhere.
That's some straight cat shit, bro.
I'm just saying. The word shit can be used a lot. The word fuck is one of the most usable words in the English language.
I know, you could literally put it anywhere. You could put it anywhere.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? Fuck. What are you doing? Yeah. Fuck this shit. What the fuck? How in the fuck?
Who the fuck?
That
Who
fuck
the fuck?
shit?
Whom's the fuck?
What the fuck?
That's fuck shit.
Yeah.
Bro, are you fucking tripping?
Look at that fuck.
Bro, you're tripping. Bro, you're tripping. Fuck. You can put it anywhere in the sentence.
It's like you point at somebody, look at that fuck.
Fuck, look at that fuck. And you could also be like, fuck, look at him. You could put it anywhere. It's the same. If you say like some other different words, like it's not the same.
That
like,
shit
bitch.
fucked.
that's another
works. Don't look at me crazy.
That's another slang I'm gonna say. Like fuck was an abbreviation.
That shit fucked.
Well, yeah, that's a new one. Yeah, that shit fucks hard.
That shit fucks.
Yeah.
Like I use that one. I do. I won't even hate on that one. But that's the word fuck. So
that shit fucks.
Yeah.
You can't use it the same. You can't use other words the same as fuck. Like what the shit? Like who?
What the bitch?
I look at you. What the bitch? What in the bitch? And you can't put like the word bitch in different places in the sentences like you can fuck. Because look, if you go, bitch, what the fuck? That's one thing. But then if you switch it around, like what the fuck, bitch? Like it sounds a little different. You can't use it the same. Fuck.
Look at that bitch. Nah, that one still works.
Bitch, look at that. It's not the same thing.
It is. Yeah.
No. But look at that bitch. It means one thing. And bitch, look at that means another thing. But fuck can be fuck, look at that. Or look at that. Fuck. It's like the same thing.
Well, I meant more like, look at that fuck, like pointing at somebody walking down the street.
Oh, yeah. I guess so.
Look
this
at that
whole
bitch.
portion is gonna be like beep 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 beep.
Fuck monetizing.
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
we're just going in it.
I say we say screw the monetizing.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Until we
We'll
get
just
like
up it.
to the point where we're making real money. Like if it can't buy us dinner off of one video, fuck
Then
monetization.
Yeah, no, don't make them people watch them ads. They don't. They appreciate
There ain't
that.
enough people watching, you know. We're here for you, the people. You don't want to watch ads? We'll just take them away. Fuck those ads.
Yeah.
We don't need them fucking ads.
Yeah.
Just give us the likes.
Just
man.
don't like fuck the ads. That'd be weird.
Yeah, that would.
There's some weird ads that you guys be fucking. But yeah, no.
We've had some awkward ads come on ours.
So you want us to go to a party with you?
Yeah, tonight.
That's what you're thinking?
Right after this.
You're like, man, come hang out with a bunch of 40-year-olds.
Yeah, I don't really know
Yeah,
anybody.
it's fun, and they're not like they're fun 40-year-olds.
Yeah, but you also said it's in a subdivision.
Yeah, which is
Oh.
you don't know these people. You don't know the people. You gotta come. It's gonna be fun.
I
We'll
met
mix
one
it
of them.
up. We'll chop it. That's just one of them. You know what I'm saying? Tripper's the wild card.
So the rest of them are all kind of bland.
No, not at all. Not in the slightest.
Do I have to ask?
I would not invite you.
Do I have to ask their gender association
No.
before I talk to them?
No, you don't.
Oh, fuck. I'm already liking this place.
You don't have to.
Yeah. It's not
I'm
the
just
average
telling
bar
you right
nowadays.
now. I would not extend the invitation if I didn't think y'all weren't gonna like it. If I thought it was just gonna be a bunch of keg stands and yeehaws and smoking meth, I would have been like, nah.
keg stands,
not for them.
yeehaws, and smoking meth, I throw down with. Like I'm. Cool with
Yeah, I
that.
mean, I'd be down to go.
I'll hold a dude's
see-
legs
Yeah,
while he throws
I'd
up.
fuck with
What
that.
up?
It's still gonna be a good time. I'm gonna be getting sloppy. Y'all can just watch me get progressively
I've
sloppy.
seen you get progressively sloppy a lot.
Yeah.
I've literally seen you like leaned over a craps table with another man playing craps progressively shitty.
It happens.
It does.
You need to watch it again. It's like a reoccurring episode of a TV show you really like. It's like, oh,
Dude, okay, so I'm gonna hit you with some crazy shit. Have you guys sat down? Like, what's the oldest movie that you think you've watched?
I watched a couple like black and white shit from like the 40s.
Oh, yeah, mainly old
That's it.
cartoons, I would say, probably.
Okay, so I've seen some old ones like that. Like, I've met people who like. Have you ever heard of the movie Mimic?
No.
Yeah, I have heard of the movie Mimic.
Okay, so I sat down with
I don't watch movies.
the babysitter today, and like put that movie on, and she's like, "What is this?" And I was like, you like horror movies? This is a horror movie." And she's like, "What's it about?" And I was like, "Monster bugs, like genetically engineered bugs that are killing people."
It's kind of like the Little Shop of Horrors type of shit.
That's
No,
it. Is
no,
it with the
no, see,
yeah, I know.
Little Shop of Horrors was like a comedy / horror.
Yeah, but it was still
Yeah. No,
older style.
Yeah, no, this is like mid 90s.
So before black and white or after black and white?
After black and white was like 1940s,
In the
bro. Get
90s?
out of here.
Hey, I just had to check because you said what's the oldest movie, so I was thinking.
No, like I'm just seeing if you guys
Like stop motion,
like,
black
have you
and
guys
white.
ever stopped and watched movies that were before your time? So like when
Yeah.
you were a kid
No.
and that movie was popular, but they're like your parents are like, no, you can't watch that.
Yeah, like
It's
Wizard of
sure.
Oz, I've seen, but I've never really watched it. 'cause
Half
That was before
baked,
me.
dude.
Yeah.
Where's my car?
Yeah. So
Talk
How's
about,
it made? I be fucking with some
How's
houses.
it made?
Is that what you
baby?
said? Is that
No,
not
he
what
said
you
half
said?
baked.
Oh,
Baked.
okay.
I like the stoner ones. but,
Yeah,
you know.
so like we were watching this movie and she's like, I've never seen this, and I was like, this movie's not even that old, like 99, 95. But I was watching it. I was impressed with the CGI in it.
Have you ever seen Hostel?
Yes.
I just watched Hostel for the first time, like maybe like a week ago.
After staying in a hostel.
Yeah, of course. And so I watched it, and I didn't think I was gonna like it. You know, Reagan put it on.
that's
and
a
I was
super
like,
gory
it's gonna
movie.
be okay.
Never seen it. I don't think.
But it was good because like he escaped. I don't know. It was
Yeah.
just good. It was just a good movie. I don't know.
Yeah, the premise behind it was like it had a good story.
We gotta finish our movie up here one day.
They don't have. I feel like a
Making
lot
a
of
movie?
new movies.
No, we're watching a movie that we stopped a while
What
back.
movie did we start? Oh, what was? Oh, I remember that. What was
Yeah.
it?
What movie? You could say it. It's okay.
No, I don't.
I'm waiting for him to say it.
What movie?
I don't remember.
Was it Zach and Mary Make a Porno? I mean,
No. That's one of my less like
yeah, no.
Seth
I didn't
Rogen
enjoy it.
movies.
No, it was not. The hell?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Seth Rogen is.
I love Seth Rogen.
Well, like he's been good in like 2 or 3 movies, but a lot of movies like he reminds me of like early Jim Carrey, where it's just over the top.
Once you watch all the Seth Rogen movies, you realize
I don't
like
never
there's
like
a
Seth
very
Rogen.
limited selection on Seth Rogen movies. There's like 10 movies, and it's like
They're all the same.
Well,
Didn't he
no,
play in
not
Pineapple Express?
Pineapple Express.
See, I like that
This
one.
is the end.
Nah, I never watched it.
Zach and Mindy make a porno.
Don't know about that one.
Running out of.
See, that's what I'm saying.
He was never that
there's
type
like
of guy.
there's like 5 notable movies that he was in.
See, I like the
his new stuff he just came out with. That new movie, loved the new movie with the asteroid hurtling towards Earth.
Yeah,
loved that.
Yeah, I saw previews for it. I just saw him in it, and I was like, yeah, like he's a funny guy. Sometimes.
You know, I like that Indian guy that was in the Cheech and Chong movies.
It's kind of like, in my opinion, him and Adam Sandler are on the same page. What? It's like you watch one of his movies, you've seen them all.
Like, it's not Cheech or Chong, right?
No.
All right, I'm just making sure. I was like, neither of those people are Indian.
No, it was the Indian guy that was at the White Castle, Harold and Kumar.
Oh, that's what you're
I'm
talking
sorry,
about.
not Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
But, you know, he plays in so much shit.
Yeah. He does. He plays in a lot of movies.
So much.
I don't know what his name is.
Me either, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, he played in Van Wilder.
Yeah.
He played in so much. Like, he's still playing in movies to date. I watched a movie the other day with... we went to the theater and watched that scary movie.
Yeah.
New one.
Cool.
Smile. It was about a therapist.
Yeah, new movies suck.
Yeah, anyway, he was in it. And I was like, oh, that's the dude.
Like, you know Hollywood ran out of ideas when they start remaking old movies.
Well, no, I think everything went to shit whenever COVID hit. Like, the movies
that didn't stop everything.
The movies and the games were not. They were pretty okay.
It wasn't even fucking COVID, dude. They've been going downhill for years.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, as soon as COVID hit, all the good game. I haven't seen one good game release, and then the movies have been subpar.
You grew up. That's what it is. You grew up. Because they've been releasing Call of Duty, the same game, reskinned with a couple extra skins in the game.
I stopped playing after Black Ops 2. They all were the same shit.
And that's what I'm saying. They've been re-releasing the same game for like 20 years.
Black Ops 2 was peak.
Okay.
Peak.
I'm just saying, 20 years, same game.
I like the original Black Ops, and I ain't gonna lie, I like the zombies.
See, and I like games with stories.
Cold War.
But then,
yeah, those are good. I've always been a sucker for the zombies.
Yeah, well, except for that stupid Advanced Warfare shit that we
played. Whenever Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare, like whenever they started doing running up walls and robotic shit, I was like, this is good.
No, see, and then everybody was like, this is ass, and they took it out and went back to the original game. You can go on Call of Duty right now and play Nuketown. It's like one of the first maps.
So I get excited whenever, even though it's the same game, I get excited to see like what the new graphics can do, or like what new graphics they have, and like what Unreal Engine, like their latest release, what it can do. Because from what I've seen, the new Modern Warfare that just released is like, it looks good. Like, you put the clip out, whenever you pull the clip out, you could see a clip full of bullets, and then you could shoot all the way down to one and leave one in there. You pull the clip out, it shows just the one bullet in the clip. Like, the attention to detail is insane.
What?
The new Modern Warfare that just released.
Oh, so it's probably because it's on Xbox One and PlayStation 5, and they're going to do the high quality.
Yeah, but it's just like the attention to detail is crazy.
I feel like gaming's died until they come out with real VR.
GTA 6. Don't say that. GTA 6 is going to be amazing.
See, I was never big in GTA.
What?
Because it was the same shit. You run around a city, you steal cars, cool, and then you go do missions now. You added missions into
a free GTA 5 is so
but what I'm saying
good.
Is it's the same.
The fifth
game.
one is pretty good. I like it.
Like you could say it's so much better, but they added a wee bit of storyline into the same game that they've been releasing for years.
But the city's way bigger. There's like a bunch of stuff. Multiplayer, online. They add in
You could make the city 500 times the size. It's still the same
game. But what people, like the thing that, I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, it's the same game, and I like the premise of the game, and it's like a real life little game. But I look forward to in new releases is it being more realistic. You can go into buildings, you can do everything that you would be able to do in real life.
When was the last time you saw a Need for Speed game?
30 years ago.
No, it's not that long ago.
Blacklist is the last one I remember.
They still make Need for Speeds.
But
Hot Pursuit.
Yeah, but when was the last time you remember seeing a new one?
Oh, I don't know. It's been a minute.
But what I'm saying is that's the same concept. Oh, I have a fast car. I'm going to go run from the cops. Now you have your game, which came out, which took its place, which is I can get out of the car and shoot the cops.
Yeah.
Underground was my favorite.
So it all depends on like what you like. They release a million different open world shooters, a million different car racing games, a million different sports games.
So like, they've only released one World of Warcraft.
The last game I actually got excited. The last game I got excited for was PUBG.
That bitch is huge,
and that's because they took the whole shooter aspect and made it so you had to collect your stuff. Now all of them are like that, except for like Call of Duty. They tried it and it was trash. Nobody liked it.
Which
but
one?
Then they're like, no, we'll make another one. Here, play Warzone. You could just jump in, run around, shoot 3 people, and then go buy your loadout. And then
I don't like
people.
Warzone. I'm not a fan.
I never was a fan of Warzone. It's too
Apex
you gotta
Legends,
be too into the game.
That's where it's at. Apex was.
And that's
good.
my thing. When I go on the game, PUBG was beautiful because I went in, I clicked the start button, and I just go to the map. I didn't have to worry about my skin. Didn't have to worry about changing my character. Didn't have to worry about setting up a fucking loadout.
But now they have that in there now.
I haven't played it.
Yeah, PUBG now
that
has
Call
like
of Duty
battle
Mobile,
pass
though.
type thing, and
At Call of Duty Mobile.
Yeah, but see, I don't care about customizing my character. I don't care about any of that shit.
No,
like,
I'm just saying.
And I feel like you should just like dip past all that shit and just make it a simple game.
just make a good game.
Yeah, just a good game.
You don't have to have all the bells and whistles.
Fuck me. Okay, when I was a kid, dude, it was amazing. I used to go to GameStop or EB Games, and I'd walk in the store, and I'd be like, fuck yeah, that's the game I want to play. I'm going to get it. I'm going to go home. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to put this bitch in. I'm going to hit the on button.
No,
and I'm going to fucking rock this game.
Tell me about
play
it. Even if you have a disc now, you still have to wait like an hour and a half for your game to install.
It's ridiculous what they've done.
On that
Well,
motherfucker.
Now, I get that there's a lot more data on it and shit. That's understandable.
Yeah, but it's like, fuck, dude.
But at the same point,
It's still,
what
it
you're telling me,
sucks.
yeah, you have to sit here for 5 fucking hours. And
Yeah.
if you live in a place like we do with shit internet, now it's 2 hours to download the game off the disc. And the minute it's done downloading, you have a 50 or 100 gig update. Like, bitch, make the game, complete it, and then sell it to me. Don't make me a fucking paid prototyper.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Yeah, that shit gets mad annoying.
Everyone's like, oh, well, they release updates for the game. Fuck the update. If they made the game right to begin with, we wouldn't need this shit. And I get there's a lot more data in it now than it was 10 years ago or 15 years ago. But let's be real. There's consoles now that you can't, like, you buy it, you can't play it without internet.
Yeah.
Like, because you buy the console.
Well, the majority of the games that you can get these days, you can't play without internet. Like, at least the good ones.
Well,
everything's like an online type game.
There's no story. There's like no actual
story
mode's
dead. That's just dead.
And then the ones that do have story mode, they're like, no, we want to make a game. Like the one that just came out, Horizon. Okay, I was like, this is a kind of cool game. I like the concept. You have the story mode, and it's like leading you up. I played like 2 hours into it. And then like, oh yeah, by the way, this was just a tutorial. Now it's an open world game that the map is so fucking big and so like non-essential to all the shit you have to do on the sides that you could spend 6 years walking around this fucking fantasy land. And I'm like, that's cool, but I don't got time for that. If you just like plug me in with some nerve gear, let me like play the game through my fucking head and just like lay down in a VR bed, cool. But with this shit, nah, man, fuck out of here. But anywho, I'm gonna quit ranting about this shit, and I guess you want us to go watch.
We gonna go
drunk.
Get shitty.
Yeah. No, I thought you were gonna get toasted or roasted or baked.
I'm getting charred up.
Charred up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Charred up.
Barbecued on the porch.
Anyway, next time.
Yeah, this has been the Uncomfortable Three-Way. Hopefully our uncomfortable conversations have been entertaining.
Yeah.